I think she's going to have the baby right here on the pavement.
London, 1880. A city of power, crime, and brutality. In the slums of the East End, survival isn't just a fight, it's the fight. And in 8,000 Blows, the latest series from Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight, fists fly, knives flash, and ambition is the most dangerous weapon of all. This is a story about power, about hunger, about men and women who refuse to stay in the shadows of history. And at its heart, a boxer with nothing to lose, a crime queen with everything to gain, and a gangster whose grip on the city is slipping. The story begins on the docks as two friends, Hezekiah Moscow and Alec Monroe, step off a ship from Jamaica. They've arrived in London chasing opportunity, but instead, they find hostility. No money, no allies, no way out. The streets of the East End are ruled by one man, Sugar Goodson. A name whispered in fear. A crime boss who controls the underground world of illegal boxing and brutality. But survival has a way of introducing people to strange alliances. Hezekiah and Alec find shelter at the Green Dolphin, a rundown boarding house owned by Mr. Lau, a man who knows all too well what it means to be an outsider in London. It's also the headquarters of the 40 Elephants, a ruthless all-female gang led by the fearless Mary Carr. She doesn't just steal, she orchestrates. She doesn't just lead, she owns the streets. And when she looks at Hezekiah, she doesn't just see a boxer. She sees a weapon. But weapons are dangerous, especially when they start thinking for themselves. Boxing in 1880 wasn't the sport we know today. It was raw, bare-knuckled. A street fight with no rules, where men fought for survival, not medals. And when Hezekiah steps into the ring, he becomes a force no one saw coming. His fists speak louder than words. And Sugar Goodson? He listens. Because in this world, power isn't taken, it's beaten out of someone else. But boxing isn't just a game. It's a battlefield. And outside the ring, an even deadlier fight is brewing. Mary Carr is planning something big. A job that could change everything. She thinks she's in control, but loyalty is fragile, and the 40 Elephants are full of women with their own ambitions. Meanwhile, Hezekiah's rise in the ring has made him a target. Sugar isn't just a boxer. He's a killer. And when power starts slipping from his grasp, he's willing to do whatever it takes to keep it. The question isn't just who will win in the ring. It's who will survive outside of it. In just 6 episodes, 8,000 Blows delivers a masterclass in tension. It's fast. It's violent. And it doesn't shy away from the brutal reality of the time. Racism, greed, power, it's all on full display. Hezekiah and Alec aren't just fighting opponents in the ring. They're fighting a city that sees them as less than human. Mary isn't just leading a gang. She's proving over and over again that in a man's world, a woman with ambition is the most dangerous thing of all. And Sugar? Sugar is watching, waiting. And when he strikes, it won't be with fists. It'll be with blood. Let's be clear, this isn't just another boxing story. It's Peaky Blinders with gloves on. It's a crime thriller, a historical drama, and a brutal underdog story all rolled into one. The performances? Phenomenal. Malachi Kirby as Hezekiah brings both heart and fury. Aaron Doherty as Mary Carr is a force of nature. And Stephen Graham as Sugar? Pure menace. The storytelling? Sharp, fast, and unforgiving. If you loved Peaky Blinders, if you crave high-stakes drama with grit and depth, 8,000 Blows is for you. But be warned, this isn't a feel-good underdog tale. This is a world where ambition gets you killed. Where every punch leaves a scar. And where the difference between winning and losing is just a single blow. Fire, what do you think? Will 8,000 Blows live up to Peaky Blinders? Let's talk in the comments. And if you love deep dive breakdowns like this, hit that subscribe button for more. Because we're just getting started.
I knew she was somehow behind it. You believe in your cause.